Hello, welcome back to our Japanese 1890 campaign, Rise of the Dragon. In the last episode we filmed, we had a little bit too much funding laying around, so they took it out of our budget. We lost about 100,000 off of our budget, and not great, that's for sure. But, no use crying over spilt milk. That's our fault for having so much lay around. I guess I should have been a little bit more aggressive about spending it, but I thought the threshold was closer to 50% of your funding versus your budget. So if I had 800,000, I thought I'd have to have around 400,000 funds to risk that, but we'll have to remember that for future playthroughs. Anyhow, we're on the verge of war with Russia here. We finally got our Kagas into action. One of them's still working up. We've got some Mayokos about 7 months or so away from being in service and worked up, and we're ready to start building some new Taiho class carriers. Meanwhile, here in Northeast Asia, Russia has moved away a couple of its battle cruisers. It used to have 3 of them here. So I'm not sure what they did with that or where they went. But if they're on the verge of war with us, then they should probably have them here. So we will see what happens. Anyway, save the game as usual and push on. Ireland has been granted independence. Let's see here. Great Britain is considering a naval rearmament program. How do we react? We could condemn them to get some budget and prestige and tension. We could get a little bit of tension. Or we could sacrifice some prestige for tension. Not that big of a deal. Let's go for a little bit of tension. Our modern dive bomber is old, so let's commission a new one. We'll go for speed and payload, so bomb load. The Taiho's ready to be built. We'll build a pair of those. Start knocking off some of these funds that we have. I don't know if we could maybe keep it around 150 or 100,000 total in the future. We'll do that instead of having a nice nest egg there to fall back onto. All right, let us push forward here. French and Germans are still fighting. They traded a destroyer each. Tensions have gone up even further with Russia. Random changes. And we're almost back into the positive for our monthly balance. So let's build. What could we build? Let's see here. We have enough of these escorts, corvettes. We have a bunch of destroyers in service. We're going to have a lot of carriers in service. So let's go ahead and just build 4 more destroyers. No, they're too old to even. I guess we'll design a new. Hang on here. Let's look at our research. Light forces. Yeah, we're still at 3,000 tons of displacement for the destroyers. So I don't know if it ever goes up to 3,500 or not. But we could look at, let's see here, maybe a few new light cruisers. I know I hit the save button a lot. It's an old habit from playing like Hearts of Iron and Fallout and stuff. Those games used to crash on me a little bit. Let's design a new light cruiser. Or should, hang on, we have missile technology? Oh gosh, this is actually a tough decision here. We could build. What could we build? Maybe like a light carrier for jets. Like, what if we built a jet light carrier? Maybe not quite a light carrier, but like something that only holds about 50. Like this thing here holds 48, so go to 50. How would we get that done? Put an autoloader on it, so it's 350 rounds of ammo. It's 28,000 tons versus the Taihos, which are about 47,000 or 48,000. So we go up 500, 500, 500. We could take off some of this deck armor and go back down in displacement. Oops. Give it unit machinery. We could equip it with. You can only do autoloaders on 3-inch guns or 6-inch guns. So we'll stay at 3-inch. That leaves us with 146 displacement left over. We can go up. Well, 8 is the maximum you want for the radar directed mediums. So we'll throw on some lights and we'll go down in displacement a little bit more. We'll go with 87 extra tonnage. The radar limit is 4. And that gives us 50 aircraft on a jet capable carrier. That's essentially like a light carrier for us since our bigger ones are 70 and 80. Just building a couple of these, and they only take 26 months. So maybe we could build a couple of these, and they will replace our Zoiho class. So yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. I do like the name Hosho, but let's see if we got any other. No, let's go for Hosho. All right, that's a good light carrier name. And that's somewhere to put, money for now. Yeah, and our Taihos, they're taking, I think, 34 months or 33 months to build. So these smaller ones will be done before the Taihos will. All right, the war between Germany and France has ended. We have stolen early air-to-surface missiles from the USA. We'll have to look at that in our tech. And we're getting improved 3-inch AA effectiveness here. All right, let's take a look. Air-to-surface missiles. Enables air attacks with air-to-surface missiles. So we're going to look at our doctrines. Nothing there to mess around with. Yep, nothing. No missile technologies to click on or anything as far as I can see here. All right, let us push on and see if we go to war with Russia. Nope, tension's going up though. I mean, war is just around the corner unless something really drastic happens. These so-called random changes are really pushing us into fighting with Russia. And Russia really isn't unhappy with anyone else except for maybe Italy. Anyway, it's going to happen. Seems like it should happen here anytime. The Myokos, I'm going to keep those out of a division for now while they work up. But once they are in divisions, I'm going to start assigning them to these 3rd, 4th, 5th heavy cruiser divisions and send them off to. I'll probably do North Pacific on the first one that's ready, the Myoko. just in case we get into a scrap with uh, old Russia here. Or I might even put them all into a, like I'll shuffle the Tone off to, do we have any spare divisions? We do. I could put it in the 2nd Cruiser Division. And then just for this war, I'll put all the Myokos into the 1st Cruiser Division, and I'll keep them in the Northeast Pacific, Northeast Asia, for this war. Like use them as like a 3-ship cruiser force. All right, let us push on. Sierra Leone is free. Russia sent us an ultimatum. Let's fight them. Let's do it. No surprise attacks. That's unfortunate. We'll have to do this the fair way. All right, so we did need 19 escorts. So we'll go with trade protection. That gives us 22. That's a nice number. It gives us a couple of extras. Let's assign these, even though they're working up still, to divisions for the destroyers. It gives us 12 divisions with, on average, 4 each, which is 48. And I think we had an extra 1 or 2. So it should have about 50 destroyers. We have 49. That's actually really low. Like everybody else has a lot more than that. After we start the Hosho build, we'll see if we have any extra funding to, well, we'll see how much we can, we're going to go into debt no matter what, but we'll see how far we can go with adding on some more destroyers. The question is, how impressive are like Russian destroyers? Let's see here. Looking for the new ones. Here we go, 1946, 1,300-ton destroyers. How about these ones? These are 47, 8 5-inch guns. I mean, I guess they're just destroyers, huh? They have a lot of them, but they're smaller, like smaller than ours. All right, here we go, possibly into our first battle of the Second Russo-Japanese War. Our unrest is climbing. Here we go. This might be the first big fleet engagement, and they've declined it. The problem is we don't have anything to gain here. All right, looks like a small engagement. We will attack enemy ships. We did just increase some of our airfield power around here. Anyway. All right. Back into a battle. It feels like it's been a while since we've been in a battle. It has been a while. The question is, where are the Russians? All right. Enough time has passed that we can go to our normal control. Go up to maximum speed. These, oh, these are our Canna class. These don't even have torpedoes. These are gunboat cruisers. So we'll see how well that works out for us, this new stepping away from our doctrine of torpedoes. Huh. Where the heck are they? Well, I guess we don't want to go much closer to their air bases, do we? Do we have any scouts? What's going on here? I don't think we mounted scouts onto these cruisers. So where can we get scouts from? Up here. Huh, I guess there is a gap. I kind of expected the fighting to take place like down in this area where a lot of that happens, like over here. We might have to put an air base in North Korea here in Gensan. Gensan? Not sure how to pronounce it, but we do have some scouts out now. Let's put our destroyers on cruise mode at least. No contact. No. Let's see if we can. Oh, they were right there. Okay. Well, that would have been an interesting fight. Cruisers and destroyers versus cruisers and destroyers. Let's exit battle. We gained 400 victory points. Our last heavy cruiser has been finished. Angled flight deck. Oh, that might be good. Hey, we sank a destroyer with one of our submarines. Of course, we lost one. Not sure which is better, so let's rework this design. That is good timing. Uh-oh, it disappeared on me. Well, that sucks. Not sure what happened there. Let's put our submarines on unrestricted warfare. Okay, and is there anything we can invade here? No, it's their home territory there. We can't actually do anything to them. But what we could do is maybe we could send some of our long-range submarines to Europe. There we go. Send them out there, just mess with them. Let's look at building ships. Huh, how do we rework that design? I think we can load one, right? There we go, the host shell. And then we do angled flight deck. And we take the tonnage up by, we'll go 200 tons so that we get 70 extra weight remaining. That's pretty cool. And then after the war, we'll have to look into um, adding those angled flight decks to the rest of our, at least our jet aircraft capable carriers. All right, we'll save this. Yes. We have so much money. All right, we have to spend some of it. Let's build our Arashis. There they are. Let's build another 8 of those. Although I do want to replace those if we ever get like 3,500 ton destroyers. I'm not sure if that's even possible. All right. And then next month, the new carriers will be ready to go as far as constructing them. It's going to be a big battle if it takes that long to load. There you go. So it's battleships and destroyers, essentially. Let's go. Attack enemy ships in general. All right. Let's send out some scouts from here. That's not helpful. Air formations. All right. Well, I don't know if I can control that at all. So we'll just hope they can automatically do the job. All right, here we go. We've got our tango class, and then we got our, uh, hang on. Here's the tangos. I didn't think we had three bungos. We have one, two. Oh, they strapped a tango onto the tail end of this formation. All right. Well, that's kind of weird. You'd think they'd keep them together. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and launch scouts. At least maybe we can figure out where they are. Hopefully they don't have any carriers in their fleet. Okay, there we go. There's contact right there. So we will get ready for our destroyer attacks. We're going to send one down this way, like that. We're going to get our formation ready. These ones will go norther, more norther, as opposed to souther. More destroyers. And we'll go that way. We will speed up our battleships. We're spotted already. Yep, spotted again. Somehow we're spotted. Don't know how. The Tone. Max speed. Cool. And we'll have the Tone just be escort. I don't want to micro it. So it's going to screen for the first battle division. Unknown radar contact. That is fun. All right, we got the bungos out in front here. All right. There we go. First shots of the new era of warfare. We're going to swing up that way, and then we're going to go that way to do hammer and anvil attacks with our torpedoes. So we're going to swing south there, and these are going norther. Those are the, I think these are the nasty, nasty, nasty. Yep, there they are. 17-inch guns. We're hitting them with 15-inch guns. We're hitting them with 17-inch guns. Let us get. Is this the? This is the second battle division. For some reason, oh boy, we are scoring 17-inch hits on that battle cruiser. Heavy damage. It does 12 and a half. Oh, they have a battle star as well from the German war. The war with Germany. We have to remember these battle cruisers are speedy, so it's going to be hard to tag them with destroyers, or even get our destroyers into a position where we can properly attack them. There we go. This might be good. I don't know if we can. Battle cruisers, no solution. Yeah, they're moving away from us. Okay. We are scoring hit after hit after hit with 17-inch guns. All right, let's go into pursuit mode. And that's the good thing about our Bungo class is our weapons are all forward mounted. Because we're so used to chasing after enemy ships that we may as well go forward mounted weapons. Oh boy, oh boy. Light damage, heavy light damage. Yeah, so the damage estimates do change. Forgot that we do only have a single mount on these new destroyers, but they're like 5 torpedoes each. So we're just going to take the opportunity to launch while we can, and then let them reload. We just lost a captain as well. We'll take a look at that in a second. So the bridge was destroyed on the Hannah Manny, this one here. The captain was killed. First time I've seen that. That's kind of cool. Just the level of detail in this game makes it a lot of fun. All right, let's go to max speed for this. Oh, 29 is our max speed. Okay, fair enough. Let's hold off. Like if they keep their current course, that'll be fine. But it's likely to change, so we'll save a little bit for. Oh man, we lost more officers. That's funny. I mean, I guess it is really short range. Well, let's fire off some more. Expended, expended, expended. I saw one in there we could launch. All right, now those destroyers need to get out of there. Dump and run. There we go. We're going to get any hits with our torpedoes. We got it hit on their battle cruiser. It's only one hit though. It's going to have good torpedo protection, I'm sure. Another. Okay, that was nice. Couple of hits. That's more than about the extent of our entire torpedo attacks during the last war. We are going to alter our own course because we have destroyers that are close. We might get some friendly fire. Okay. Our tangos are still duking it out here. All right, we got one that's slowing down. It's sinking, supposedly. We'll go like that again. We'll bob and weave. I'm happy so far. I don't want to jinx anything. And these things, they do have reloads on them, so we'll start moving them up that way for torpedo attack number 2, potentially in the future. All right, let's get these bungos going. So that one there is heavy damage on fire. All right, let's maneuver a little bit. Okay, looking pretty good. Pretty good. The Tone is going to go back onto standard control. Max speed it, and we're going to go down here and finish off these destroyers. Oh boy, we're really close here. Alright, can we put some torpedoes into this thing? Low speed. Yeah, that thing's really speedy. Maybe. I think. Oh boy. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That is a lot of torpedo hits. Alright, now we break off, go down here and help with these destroyers. We're going to go this way and help with these destroyers here. Now the only thing left to do is to catch this other battlecruiser, although I'm not sure we can. I have a feeling it is faster than us. 32 knots. We are slower, but we're still hitting it with 17-inch guns and 15-inch guns and another 15-inch gun. Oh no, it's shooting out there. Okay, hang on. Let's change our target to... that's not going to help. It's still going to target the near one. All right, that's fine. Yeah, we'll detach to pick up survivors. Now we need to focus our big guns on that battlecruiser that's running away. And our destroyers are faster. All right. Tony has finished off those destroyers. So we're going to send it out this way to try to help head off the battlecruiser. And we've got these destroyers coming in from the north to help head them off. All right. We just need to get it to maneuver a little bit if we can. Slow it down. It's turning to fight. Go, go, torpedoes. Nope, not yet. Still need to get out in front of it a little bit. 15-inch hits. Does it have torpedoes? It does not. All right, here we go. Torpedoes away. Well, it's looking okay. We missed. All right, that's fine. We still have torpedoes on the rear ship of this formation. It must be slowing down. Oh, it's taking hits. Okay. So we will turn and turn. And because these things have their guns in the forward position, if we're behind them, they can't shoot at us. What do you think of them? Oh, there it goes, capsized. Boy, that was oh, we hit a mine. That's fine. Heavy damage on a destroyer. Boy, that was a beating. That was big, taking out 2 of those battle cruisers. Let's look at the ship details. So this was the Kirov and the, I can't even begin to pronounce it, but it is the lead ship of that formation. So we'll look at this one. It does have all that armor on it. So it does have the 12.5-inch belt, but it took 46 heavy hits. Yeah, so it started losing turrets immediately. Engine room, it took engine room hits. Yeah, but like almost every hit that goes through. Hang on, I can't tell who's hitting who with this. There it is. Okay, so it says second. So it'll say gun battery score hits as opposed to whatever hit, whatever hit, whatever hit. So these are all taking hits, and then it scores a few hits here and there. Then it took a critical hit from the Tajima, which killed off the electrical power. Oh yeah, boy, that was a good little victory right there. Kill off 2 battle cruisers and 4 destroyers. Exit battle. Yeah, we'll keep that as Cape. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's fine. We could build super carriers. We're not ready for that. So this is a privately built light jet fighter. The range is a little bit lower. The cruise speed is all improved. The ranges are shorter. The airframe stats are worse. And it carries smaller bombs. So, nope, we're not going to take that. Uh-oh, China is getting mad at us. That's fine. I mean, we're okay going to war with China. We lost one friendly. Oh, we're being raided in West Africa, of all places. Anyway, let's go ahead and start building a couple of Hosho class. These will essentially be our light, like fill in the gap, light carriers for the jets. And they're, a little bit bigger than half the size of the Taihos. But they're being built in like like a year quicker or like 8 months faster, whatever. Anyway, I won't have enough time if there's a battle after the next turn to keep going for this episode. But we'll keep it as is. That was a nice victory. We're up to 21,000 victory points right off the bat. What do they have left over here? They still have battleship. They're bringing in some light carriers. Oh, that's something we wanted to do was put an air group into Gensan. So let's build an airship base or an air base. Gensan. There we go. That'll take a little while to finish. I don't know if that'll be ready for this war, but we'll see. Anyhow, I really appreciate everybody who's been following and hanging out and liking my videos and whatnot. It helps a lot, gets me out there so more people see them, and you know, keeps your sort of mood up when you see you're getting like positive responses to things. I really appreciate it. The holidays are coming up here. I'm going to record tomorrow. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so I'll probably do 2 episodes, one after another, for Christmas Eve tomorrow, and that way I'll have. So this episode here will be coming out Christmas Eve, and then the one that I film on Christmas Eve will come out Christmas Day and the day after Christmas. So I will have a message for you all then about the holiday stuff. And I'll see you next time. And thanks for watching and sail safely.